We're outside the Santiago Bernabeu and Real Madrid had a 0-0 draw against Real Betis to cap off La Liga season. The game didn't matter a lot, but it was a decent, build up to the Champions League final. How do you reflect on that performance today?
Yeah, I think we didn't play our best game today, but I think it's also because the focus was on something else today, because it was Tony's last game. Sad that we didn't score a goal and win the game for him, but I think everyone who was in the stadium today was not for the win here because La Liga was already won. It was because Tony.
Obviously, a lot of emotions were flying in. But one of my sporting heroes, top 5 ever for me, very personal. And you coming from Germany, Armin, how was it to see such a special atmosphere? And Tony Kroos was the man of the match in his last game at the Bernabeu.
Yeah, it was my first time in the Bernabeu. I'm from Munich, so Tony Kroos was at Bayern before, and for him it's significant because he didn't get the respect in Munich he gets here in Spain for what he did, for what a player he is. And for me, the first time, Tony's last game, Bernabeu, was amazing. If he wins the Champions League, his 6th Champions League, I think no player has done this ever. So yeah,
Legacy, and we hope he does that, Like a normal football player, say they have 15 seasons in them, They are 6 to 8 seasons you're at the top.
Yes.
Now Tony Kroos his whole career has been on his peak. Peak at Bayern, playing as a number 10, scoring a lot of goals, creating a lot for Mandzukic, Robin Ribery. Right. Then Real Madrid still, they have like a bargain deal.
Best deal ever. Best 25 million ever.
Exactly. And comes here, becomes, say, 10 years. Now he's going to play his 7th Champions League final. Yes. So if you see, it's like every alternate here, he's in the Champions League final. Yes. How will you remember the player Tony Kroos? Coming, especially if you are German or national team, and what he achieved at Real Madrid and Bayern and Leverkusen also.
Yeah, of course. For me, Tony is in the discussion among the best midfield player ever, with Zidane, with Iniesta. He's up on the top there. And yeah, maybe, who knows, if we win the Champions League, if Germany wins the Euros, maybe he gets the Ballon d'Or. Okay. And then it's a perfect finish.
I think that's the ending all of us would hope for, Because we were very sad when he announced that. And he's 3rd right now for this Ballon d'Or favourites. But to win the Ballon d'Or, that would be the dream, right?
That would be the perfect ending for his career, I think, because if Germany wins the Euro, while they have good chances, they have a good team this year.
At home,
I think that would be the best finish for a career ever for Tony,
definitely.
100%.
And man, that'd be like the photo finish you talk about. And talking about Tony Kroos, people talk about his pass percentage, completion. He never misses something.
And Germany, they talk about him. Yeah, she just passed to the next Querpass Tony, they say, but that's not the truth. This guy has, I think, in all of his Madrid career, he has like 94% pass rate. That's incredible.
That's like just. And the thing is, people don't understand how difficult it is to achieve that.
Today, even when I was in the stadium, first time I was looking really on him and his passes. I didn't see one pass that he missed today. So that's and he does difficult balls, not only easy balls. That's crazy.
Definitely, and didn't miss a pass on his last game at the Bernabeu. Very Tony Kroos.
No pressure.
No pressure.
But I'm sad that he won't give passes to this man.
Yeah, he has one of the best cars you can see. The very fact that Kylian Mbappe, almost a Real Madrid player, you can show it. Which number is he gonna take?
I think because Modric is gonna do one more year, he gets the 9 first from Benzema, and maybe if Modric leaves next year, then I think he will get the 10.
No, definitely. And talking about the Champions League final, the win that we want for Tony Kroos. Yes. But talking about Dortmund, they have also had an up and down season, but they've managed to finish 5th. Yes. And getting to a Champions League final is never easy, and especially beating him out. PSG, Atleti. Yes. Who do you think can be a threat for Real Madrid, especially in the final?
We have to respect them because I follow the Bundesliga also much in Germany, and sometimes Dortmund is performing very well, sometimes they don't perform. That's because why they were 5th this year. but we don't have to underestimate them because they have crazy fast players on the wing with Adeyemi, with Madsen, with good work rates. We have to be on our best, 100%, and that's one game. If it was the semi-final, I would say okay, they come to Madrid, no problem. Yeah. But that's a game in Wembley. Both have fans there. Dortmund fans are crazy, so everyone, Vinny, Jude, everyone has to be on their peak at this day.
Definitely, it has to be on their top. One player who will be missing the game, Chouameni. He's one of those people who wins a lot of aerial duels. Like, he's that person who kind of commands the aerial warfare that's happening with the ball. Will he be a miss, or do you think we have players who can cover for him?
I saw a statistic when Chouameni started last 30 games, we won. We didn't lose any game. But I think if you have Nacho in the back, which with this experience, 15 years at Real Madrid, I think we are in good hands. And in the midfield, we will play like every time. Kroos, I think it will be the same lineup as today.
Same lineup as today. So last two questions before you go. Is there any special Toni Kroos moment that you remember? Like one moment that's, like stands out for you? For me, it's a goal that he scored against Cadiz. He got a half volley, juicy volley, bang top corner. One of the best goals I've seen at the Bernabeu. But is there something that you remember, like a pass to Vinny or like a clap against Juve that people talk about?
Yes, of course it was the. I think against Bayern, the pass to Winnie, you will always remember because it was his last year. But for me, as a German fan, also I remember his free kick goal 2018 against Sweden. I don't know if you top bin. That was also a moment I will never forget.
Yeah, best assist, Marco Reus. I know you'll be playing in the final, but thanks for that assist.
Yes. Both of one will cry. The one ends his career. I think Royce will go to maybe America, play one more year or something, but it's the last game for both on the big stage.
Definitely, man, definitely. And before you go, your predictions for the Champions League final?
I don't want to say 1-0 because it was the last 5 times in the final. I hope for 2-0 for Real.
2-0 for Real Madrid. Goal scorers?
Jude scores 1 and...
Tony, we'll give it to Toni Kroos.
Tony assists 100% and I think the other goal will Rodrigo.
Okay. So he expects some Brazilian samba magic at Wembley. Thank you, Danke. No Thank you so much. 3, 2, 1.
Hala Madrid.
Hala Madrid. Thank you.